All videos on this channel are intended for adult Star Wars enthusiasts. Hey, welcome to Star Wars Obsessed. Today I'm going to add another figure to the Jabba's palace. What figure could that be? Dengar. Even though Dengar wasn't featured in Return of the Jedi, there are still shots of Dengar as seen here in Jabba's palace. This is not something that I had since the 90s. I got it from Book Off not too long ago. Hey, I wonder if there's more information about Dengar. Not much. Height, 1.8 meters. Status, bounty hunter. Classification, human. Affiliation, freelance. Weapon of choice, blaster rifle. I wonder if I can find more information about Dengar. I have this Star Wars, The Essential Guide to Characters, the only detailed, illustrated, comprehensive guide to the major and minor characters of the Star Wars universe. Could Dengar be in here? Let's find out. Let's go to the D. There's Dala, Figrin Dan, Biggs Darklighter. Ooh. Look, there's Dengar! Oh my goodness, look at all that information. Species, human, sex, male, hair, color unknown, eye color unknown, height, 1.8 meters, homeworld unknown, political affiliation, freelance bounty hunter, weapons of choice, blaster rifle, concussion grenades, vibroblade. Does he have a vibroblade in here? I don't see a vibroblade. And first appearance, Star Wars: The Empire Strikes Back. When he was a young adult, Dengar had been a successful swoop jockey on the popular Ferengi team. Swoops were dangerous, repulsorless bikes, and Dengar had been racing them since his childhood, becoming a cult hero throughout the Corellian system. With the Ferengi team, he became even more popular, gaining endorsement contracts and even higher wages and winnings. But the controlled world of professional tour swoop racing was not what held Dengar's attention. The private tour called to Dengar, wild and dangerous, and with one major challenge. A young Corellian named Han Solo had become a popular swoop jockey on the private circuit, and Dengar was constantly compared to him. Finally, tired of the comparisons, Dengar challenged Solo to a winner-takes-all race across the dangerous crystal swamps of Agrilat. Even though Solo had been accepted into the Imperial Academy of Caridia, he couldn't refuse a challenge. The swoop race was one of the most watched events in the Corellian system, and the two racers seemed evenly matched until the final stretch. Solo sped to a lower altitude, zooming through the dangerous underbrush, pulling ahead slightly. Dengar decided to go one better and swooped closer to the swamps, taking an even lower approach. As he cleared the last bit of foliage before the straightaway to the target, Dengar didn't realize Solo was directly above him. Dengar pulled his swoop up and crashed into Solo's main repulsor fin. The impact left him badly burned with major cranial trauma. While he was recovering, he also received word he had been kicked out of professional swoop racing for engaging in the illegal race with Solo. Dengar's life was destroyed and he held Han Solo responsible. Although he eventually healed, Dengar carried a burning hatred for Solo. When he learned there was a galaxy-wide bounty on Solo's head, he decided to become a bounty hunter, outfitting himself with body-protecting blast armor and major weaponry. Dengar eventually came into the employ of Jabba the Hutt. Events soon conspired to bring Dengar into the service of Darth Vader to track down the Millennium Falcon. Unfortunately for Dengar, Fett was the one who succeeded in tracking the Falcon to the Bespin system, and who received not only the bounty, but also the carbon-frozen body of Han Solo to deliver to Jabba the Hutt. Months later, Dengar arrived on Tatooine, making his way to Jabba's palace and the endless partying there. Too drunk on Zeltron spiced wine, he missed the excitement when the execution party left to dispose of Luke, Han, and Chewbacca. He soon learned that Jabba was dead and the sail barge wrecked. His bounty hunting days are far from over. This figure came out in 1997. Let's open this up. It's stuck! Alright, the Power of the Force version of Dengar without his backpack. And, very stiff, with only 6 points of articulation because he moves at the waist. Most of the Power of the Force 2 figures turn at the waist. So the legs and the arm. Does the head turn? Just a little bit. And it's got good detail, you know. Some spattering to make it look weathered up here as well. Let's compare this Dengar with the original. He's a bit taller, that's for sure. They put the feet to feet, yeah. The Power of the Force 2 Dengar is much taller. And so he's got this one, the original has the backpack on it. I wonder why they chose not to put the backpack on this. Is it supposed to be the Return of the Jedi Dengar as seen in Jabba's palace? Coloring is a bit different. This is more brown, whereas this is kind of a metallic gray, dark gray. And this coloring is more tan, where this is a lighter gray. But pretty much a similar type armor and similar headgear. And interesting that the face coloring is a bit improved. Better flesh tone on this than on this one. Alright, let's check out his weapons. Whoa, what's that one? This is the blaster rifle? Yeah, blaster rifle. And put him in his hand here. Whoop, that's difficult to get in. Ugh, there we go. His blaster rifle, and let's check out his other blaster. Got two-handed, alright. It's the old tape residue. Ew, it's all over this. Gross. Ugh. Yeah, it's really sticky. Alright, time to put him in Jabba's palace. Getting a bit cramped in there. Where to put Dengar? I'll just set him over here. I'm going to change the orientation of that rifle. There, that's better. You can definitely stand better this way. And oopsie. Alright, it's Dengar in Jabba's palace as seen in Return of the Jedi.